full and the stars are aligned and the sky is an eerie black. It's the night of the biggest vampire on the hunt on the attack. He spreads his wings as he takes from the air like smoke from a roaring fire, salivating for a little slice of that sweet carnal desire.
Stop settling for mediocre desserts. Treat yourself to Gina's cakes instead.
Hello. The stars are aligned and the sky is an eerie black. It's the night of the biggest vampire on the hunt on the attack. He spreads his wings as he takes from the air like smoke from a roaring fire, salivating for a little slice of that sweet.
All right, everybody, live from Las Vegas, Nevada, and the Pacific Northwest from an undisclosed location. This is the MHH Network presents TWO Stoned. I am Johnny.
And I am Marco, and welcome to yet another glorious Tuesday. How are we doing today, my friend?
Johnny laughing till he cries.
I'm laughing until I'm crying, my friend. We're going to party all night. Yes, we're going to go.
We have to.
Hello.
We're contractually obligated.
Hello, my friends out there. Hello, Paz Reality. Hello.
You went from Jamaican to sounding Indian.
I was trying to be Jamaican. I just can't do it, man. I ain't got the talent.
You had it there for a moment, but then you slipped to Indian.
I know. I can't. It always goes to Indian. Every accent I do. My friend. Hey, my teeth. I am the Egyptian magician. All right. We are live tonight. We are live every night because we are too lazy to edit. And we're too stoned to care.
Absolutely. Too stoned to edit, too stoned to care, too stoned to... Well, almost too stoned to do a show. Almost.
I am really striking out on weed the last 2 nights here.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Tonight I got some candy corn hash hole fucking, and it's doing nothing. I overdid it tonight on the THC, went full on board, and I'm completely sober again.
Weird.
Same like last night too. I was not high last night at all.
Yeah, last night you said you were smoking green crack.
Yeah, I think my tolerance has finally reached its level.
Which, by the way, for those of you listening, green crack is medicinal crack. Relax.
Yeah, it's made out of marijuana, not Colombian booger sugar.
No, that's where the good shit is, but no.
Why can't we get pure Colombian coffee? Wink, wink. Thanks, Trump.
You're gonna talk shit about Trump after he scheduled or rescheduled weed?
No, not at all. I could care less about the cocaine. You know?
Yeah, I really don't care.
Yeah, it's not my thing anymore. I mean, it's the 80s are over. That drug is so done.
Well, and also, it's just mostly because of the cartels and God knows what else. It's all the shit that's out on the streets now is laced with fentanyl, basically. So, you don't even want to risk it anymore.
No, I mean, who wants to die?
Yeah, you know the phrase. I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time.
Yes.
No, I'm here for both. I'm here to have a good time now, and then have a long time the rest of the time after that.
I mean, it's a pretty simple thing. If you have anything to live for, fentanyl will kill you.
Yeah.
If you're a dirty street rat, you can take 9 million grams of it and you'll be fine.
Yeah, and I'm not sure how you feel when you're on fentanyl, but I certainly would rather be dead than be a fentanyl addict.
Well, I've been on fentanyl quite a few times over the years. I'm in the hospital.
Well, yeah, it used to be for medicinal purposes, like a lot of drugs.
Now they use it to kill people.
Yeah. Funny
Like
how
literally,
that works.
fentanyl now is what I think Texas and Oklahoma use for euthanizing people.
Well, you're talking about for executions in prisons, right?
Death penalties.
Yeah, death penalties, right.
It's crazy.
Well, yeah, but they're not giving them just straight up fentanyl. Isn't it like a concoction of drugs where they're just like, yeah, we're pretty sure this will kill you if we put this in your bloodstream?
Yeah, it's the what is that the name of that chemical? But yeah, first they give you the fentanyl, then they give you the thing that stops your heart. The I don't know what you call it. Bad juice.
The death juice.
I hear a lot of people are coming down with the sickness. Pause Reality says.
Ooh,
Yeah, I was sick for about 3 fucking weeks.
Yeah, and you still soldiered on through joining me on Twitch, which was very admirable, I will say.
Yeah, I powered through a couple of shows. The thing I realize now with this this network,
Mm-hmm.
if you take more than one night off, you got to start over from scratch.
What do you mean?
Like if I do every night for a week, the audience will build again. And then say I take a Wednesday off, everybody's like, "Oh, I guess he's done."
Is that how the pattern goes?
It seems like you got to be on every night, or you're just forgotten. That's a lot of work.
Yeah, man, that is a lot of work, especially a lot of work that we're doing for free, by the way.
Exactly. 2 years of free. No, well, we're right now at about a half a cent an hour. We're doing pretty good. You know, I just downloaded the Rumble wallet, so now we can take crypto here next week.
Oh, excellent. So all of our adoring fans can actually send us tips. You know, the people who watch us after the fact when we're live.
Yep, in all crypto. Send us some crypto.
Yes, because, you know, physical money is so outdated. It's so 1997.
Actually, crypto's gotten a lot easier now to convert once PayPal.
Well, yeah, of course it is.
You
Except
can take your crypto now and convert it to cash in your PayPal wallet, which is fantastic, finally.
I mean, hey, if we could convert the crypto into cash, then sure, I guess that works.
I mean, I'm still sitting on 4 Bitcoins.
Which is not that much.
That's $1.2 million.
4 Bitcoin is 1.2 mil.
Yeah, 1 Bitcoin now is $300,000.
I thought
So
it went down.
If you could send us 1 Bitcoin, me and Mark will be set for the whole year.
Yeah, for the year at the least.
Pause has 400 billion in safe mode crypto. Really?
Yeah,
And I don't feel so bad taking $100 from you a couple weeks ago. Then.
What the fuck is safe mode?
I have no idea what safe mode crypto is.
It's obviously a cryptocurrency of some kind. Are you sure that isn't a scam?
It must be some scam because it's locked and I can't sell it or trade it though. Well, that's great. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if he had access to $400 billion, the guy would be living in a mansion and there'd be hookers all day.
Yeah, it sounds like a scam to me, bro.
And I bought Bitcoin when it first came out for nothing. I was a goof.
Only to find out that it would become an actual form of legitimate currency.
Now I just got to figure out how to, what to do with it.
You sell it.
Yeah, but if it's going to continue to keep going up,
Is it?
I mean, it's went from 3 cents to $300,000 in what 10 years?
Yeah. But the problem is now that the government has their grubby little hands on it, now they understand how cryptocurrency works. So it will eventually get to a point where the Bitcoin isn't going to be worth nearly as much as it used to be because they've figured out how to properly implement a tax.
No, I keep my Bitcoin just in case I get in trouble again and have to leave the country for good.
So just in case you fuck up so bad you have to leave the country, what do you mean? Like you fucked the mayor's daughter or some shit?
That or, facing more prison time.
I see.
He says it was definitely a scam. The current value of the coin is pretty much nothing. 0.000000004 of a penny.
Well, who knows? Maybe the cryptocurrency will bounce back in 2 years, and you'll be the sole heir of all of it.
It just depends on what you have. If you have Bitcoin, Bitcoin is solid. Bitcoin's going to be around. You want to have any other crypto, especially some of that Haktua crypto. That really worked out well for everybody.
Don't forget WooCoin.
Do you know there's currently people making money off of your personal computer right now?
Mm-hmm.
By Bitcoin mining through other people's computers. That's crazy.
Yeah. Do you know who actually got in trouble for that a little while back?
Who's that?
Nintendo.
No shit.
Yeah, so are you familiar with a series of video games that they make? It's called Cooking Mama?
No.
Okay, so basically it's just like a cartoony cooking video game for kids, basically. But for the Switch, you have to do motions with the Joy-Con controller, so you have to move it like you're frying a pan or flipping an egg. You know what I mean? Like you have to do motions with it. For some reason, Nintendo figured out how to process that data of the Switch registering the Joy-Con moving into a Bitcoin mining operation.
I wonder how much money they generated off of that. Probably billions. You got 10 billion Switches out there.
I'm not sure how that works, to be honest. All I know is somebody figured it out and they got into some trouble about it like a few years ago. I don't know what the outcome of it was. I'm pretty sure they were just like, well, what the fuck are you gonna do about it? Seize my Bitcoin? Go get it, asshole. You know?
Yeah, it's good to have some Bitcoin in your pocket, just in case. You never know.
You never know.
Because one day the US dollar could be worth jack shit. One day we wake up like Iran. Imagine waking up tomorrow and a value meal at McDonald's is now $287.
Oh, there would be riots.
600 people dead in Iran right now because they got mad and they're like, fuck that. This Trump shit. Paz says he thinks he might be hacked at the moment. My Discord keeps loading up back to black screen. Well, that's because the government doesn't want you talking about what you're talking about on Discord. Pause. Smarten up, buddy.
Don't put thoughts like that in his head.
There's definitely times, too, where I say things that Paz says, and all of a sudden our feed is just blacked out for a second, accidentally. I don't know. It's weird, huh?
Air quotes, accidentally.
Yeah, because the government's after me. there's a guy just sitting there watching me all day.
Yeah,
I'm about
I do love the conspiracy theory that everybody has their own like FBI agent that follows them and tracks their movements everywhere they go. Like everybody has their own personal stalker. Like I find the concept of that to be hilarious.
It's like, yeah, come steal my shit. I have nothing to steal. Go ahead. I'm unstealable.
Yeah, you work for the government, and also if you are somebody who hacks people, you aren't going to find anything that's worth taking unless you're real fucking desperate.
I mean, I watch those IRL streams, and like nothing happens for hours.
I don't get that shit, man.
The best DVD I've ever seen about life on the road is the drummer for Saigon Kick. But then he was, at the time, he took the gig for Skid Row. So he was playing for Skid Row at the time. They did a documentary of him banging all these 14-year-old girls and shit.
Oh, no.
So he put a film on himself. He goes, what it's like to be a rock star after the show. And it's him just watching the television for 6 straight hours, putting his head down every 45 minutes to get another line, just staring at the TV. That's what my guy is watching. Some guy sitting there smoking a joint, staring at his TV all day. Boy, that must be fun watching me.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Paz has been talking about his superpowers lately, so it could be true, he says.
And anything is possible in Paz's reality.
Oh my God. So America is all fucked up right now.
Yeah, but gas is under $3 a gallon. That's pretty fucking nice.
What I don't understand, maybe you can explain this to me.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's seen the same video, right?
Which one are you talking about?
The one with the lesbian that got shot in Minneapolis?
That one, yes.
So, everybody's seen the video. And if you're part of the Democratic Party, this horrible Nazi shot this lady in the face for no reason.
Right.
Now, if you're a Republican, this lady was crazed and was going to kill him with the car. So, I'm going to go on a limb here. I think you're both a little bit right. But you're not all right.
What crazy idea here. What if you're both right?
What if maybe the guy should have shot her? And what if maybe she should have drove it at? Both people did something wrong. Can we admit that? Can we at least admit that?
But I don't know. I've talked about it with people before, but it's just like, look, if you're gonna charge at me with your fucking car, I'm gonna fucking shoot you. Like,
That's the only thing I have. That's the only thing I can do.
Yeah, it's literally the only thing I could do. You could kill me, or at the worst, you could cripple me. That car is a hunk of wheel that weighs multiple tons on fucking wheels. I'm not just gonna let you fucking kill me.
Every night on the news, somebody gets killed by a fucking car, getting run over.
Yeah. Or car accident.
Car versus human. Car wins every time.
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised when I see so many dash cam videos of like people on motorcycles brake checking people in cars. It's like, are you fucking insane?
That I don't understand either. What, you want me to run into you?
Yeah.
What does that solve?
This dude's trying to get a check from his insurance or something. He's got a death wish.
I have a death wish lately.
Well, no, apparently your neighbor did, not you.
Yeah, but I'm going crazy now with my parking.
You're parking? What do you mean?
I park like shit everywhere on purpose because it just pisses a certain type of person off.
People
that I
with
don't
OCD.
like. Oh God, they get so upset. Today I parked in I was at 7-Eleven getting a hot dog today, like I do every day, and I was parked in a set that says no parking, right? But you can get in your car and go straight out. There's no reason there should be no parking. So I just parked there, and the guy's like, he stands there, he's doing the move sign. Move! Come on, buddy, get on. There's no parking. And I said, who are you? The fucking parking police, you cocksucker? I wanted to fucking beat somebody up tonight, and I wanted to beat, and he just ran away. I was really mad he didn't want to throw.
So what? He was just some dude.
Yeah. I tried to wave me forward. Can't park there. Well, it looks like I did. The car stopped. I'm out of it. It looks like I'm parked here, doesn't it? Asshole.
I mean, if it was the dude who worked at the 7-Eleven, that'd be one thing.
No, just some dude. Just some fucking white trash meth guy.
Just loitering. Just sitting there telling you what to do. As he's just sitting there with a gap in his fucking teeth smoking on a crack pipe.
See, that's why I got to get some better weed. I don't want to start fight when I'm sober. I want to fight people.
And for what you've told me of your fights in the past, you're not a good fighter.
No, not at all. I can't fight at all. I fight like a girl. My throw hands weird. They don't even look right.
You just need some training.
I'm more of a slapper than a puncher, you know?
I mean, slaps are good, but punches are better.
Slaps just make you look like a bitch. Getting bitch slapped.
Yeah.
I love bitch slapping a man. There's nothing more empowering than bitch slapping a man. It says that at any given time, we have about 15 entities that we cannot see around us because they are in the light spectrums human sight cannot visualize. So is that what we see when we're when I take my DMT pen? Am I seeing the different lights that you don't normally see?
You know, I would be willing to bet that there is some shit in spectrums of light that exist that we just can't see, because I mean, we have like animals and bugs that can see through different spectrums of light. You know what I mean? So
I mean, when I go out, I see little black dots everywhere. I can see it in the atmosphere, and I ask everybody else, "Can you see that?" And they're like, "No, you're crazy." I'm like, "All right, maybe I'm nuts."
maybe it's just from staring at the light bulb in the ceiling.
Paul says he almost was killed by a woman in a car. I remember that.
Yeah, you told us before.
The Matrix tried to warn us years ago. He says the highway is the most dangerous. Yeah, I don't know. I thought we'd be farther along with the self-driving cars than we are, but we're not.
Well, we tried, and then people threw a massive bitch fit about it, and now it's not nearly as cool anymore.
Well, I bet that lesbian would have loved a Cybertruck. She'd still be alive.
Yes, you would have had the bulletproof option, I'm sure.
The thing that makes me the most sick, and we'll move on from this on the whole thing, is my Twitter feed is just full of women with nose rings screaming.
Yep.
What does that get accomplished?
I don't know.
Just makes you look like you care more because you're screaming louder than the other 1 million people that put the same post up?
This has never happened, but I've noticed that they always do this in their car, and it always seems like it's like on their lunch break or something. You know what I mean?
It's always in the car.
It's always in the car, and it has never happened to me, but I've always wanted to just like wander around, you know, like go through a parking lot and see some bitch doing that in her car, and then just like come up into frame and just stare at her and smile, and, you know, it's like, hi.
Just stand there with your hands in your pockets, just staring at her when you're bent over.
Just pull out my phone and look at it, just like,
I've still got to do a video where I sit in my truck and go, I'm a man with a beard and a truck. And I'm going to talk at a certain type of level to make it sound like I'm more smarter than I actually am. Now let's look at the facts, folks. You ain't going to take my rights.
So you just gotta purposefully drive around and pretend to be a hick.
Hell yeah. Beating guys up for bad parking jobs.
Trust me, I'm real bad at parking jobs.
I park like shit on purpose, constantly.
Is that your cover for being bad at parking?
I'm the asshole.
I'm the asshole, yo, 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 yo.
I park in handicapped spaces. I look at people with handicapped faces.
Yeah.
Dennis Leary, the biggest joke thief of all time.
I mean, yeah, you could say that he's a joke thief, but I would also argue that Louis C.K. came up with the joke, but Dennis Leary also went through the effort to make it into a song.
Yeah,
Do you think
know,
do you think that Louis C.K. would have went through the effort to make it into an actual song?
fucking Louis C.K. is the fucking Tom Petty of comedy. Every joke that's ever came out of anybody's mouth was his. He's that guy. He's a bitter old prick.
All the great comedians are bitter old pricks. What do you mean?
Well, yeah. I mean, you got to be nuts to be a comedian.
Yeah, a little bit.
You have to have no self-esteem. You have to have the I don't give a fuck factor that a lot of people do not have. I've tried stand-up comedy a few times, and boy, it is not easy.
No, I've never done it myself, but I have been to comedy clubs before for various reasons, and yeah, just there's nothing like the silence, like the weight of the silence of a joke just not hitting, and you could just. Yeah, it's just like, oh, I feel bad for you, man. Like that was rough.
Yeah, I got to figure out what's putting people off before I even speak.
Yeah, you got to figure out what doesn't work before you figure out what does. It's called trial and error.
I see comedians come on with no material, but will break a room down just because they know how to like put their body and how to like relate to people that are standing in front of you. Having a bunch of strangers that don't know who you are staring at you, and you're like, oh, all right, yeah, ooh, that was my first stand-up. Ooh,
You had no material prepared at all.
It was like watching the Joker movie. Bad. Then I did. Then I pulled out one of the worst jokes ever about I had to quit drinking because how does that joke go? I blew Chunks. My dog Chunks doesn't look at me the same. Everybody just looked at me like, oh boy, this guy is a hack.
Wow, yeah, that's
It was bad. Yeah, it is bad. I've done it now about 30 times, and boy, it never went good.
You've told that joke 30 times and it's failed every time.
No, I've done stand-up 30 times now, and it's just not went well.
Well, at least you tried, man. That's all you.
And
that's all you can really say.
Different than doing jokes on the radio or the podcast because I don't know if they're hitting or not anyways.
Exactly, yeah.
Usually I'm doing jokes to myself at a wall all night. So it really didn't bother me bombing. Just like doing the podcast. It's like a pin drop after every joke.
Yeah. It's I can imagine after a few dozen times of just bombing consistently, it's just like that shit's got to be tiring. Although I've heard every comedian say that if like it took them like 2 years of just doing open mic stuff before they actually got their pace and figured out how to get a crowd to laugh. You know what I mean? But it was 2 years of them consistently doing nothing but bombing and eating their nuts.
It is bad. I want to know. I want to know if I'd be funny though if I could just like open for somebody at a big theater. You know what I mean? Where it's not just a bunch of fucking comics watching you doing open mics. And you actually have a comedy crowd. I've never done comedy in front of a comedy crowd yet. That's the problem. That's what I keep telling myself. Don't you love those little lies that you tell yourself just to get through life?
You mean like do you mean like when girls have those sticky notes that they put on the mirror to like reaffirm themselves?
Yes, we need to, what is that? Put up a vision board?
Vision board, god damn it.
God, I watched The Secret. Have you seen The Secret?
I don't know what that is.
The Secret is how to manifest things that you want in life.
Oh, it's a self-help guide, I see.
What you have to do is you have to get a board and put everything on the board that you want. And you have to every morning envision yourself in that stuff. And then when you get there, eventually, it will all happen for you. Believe it or not.
Is this where the vision board comes from?
Yes. From the movie The Secret.
Really?
Yeah, it's about manifesting things in your life.
That's stupid.
It is the stupidest thing ever.
I thought it was a joke.
No, people literally live their life. Every famous person does this.
Well, I mean, it's either that or Scientology, which is worse.
Yeah, Scientology gets you. The only reason to join Scientology is you do get good acting gigs from it.
True, I suppose. Yeah.
I mean, 80% of Hollywood is Scientologists.
Which again, yeah, makes sense.
You're either a Scientologist or you're a Jew. If you're a regular white guy, you ain't working in Hollywood ever. They already got one. His name's Brad Pitt. They don't need any more. All right, I'm all over the place tonight. I'm sorry. We got to wrangle this in. Jesus Christ, we're weaving like Trump tonight.
Yeah, do we even have a script tonight? If you did somebody hand it to me? I wasn't paying attention.
Look at Rick's back. That's the problem.
Oh, is that why?
Hey, Rick, last week's show lasted 3 hours, and it was perfect from beginning to end. It was probably the best show I've ever done. You know why? Because you weren't here, Rick.
I think he's
He wants to go. He wants to move. He wants to go work at your studio. He doesn't want to work with me anymore.
Are you sure he isn't just passed out in the chair right now?
No, he's sitting in the control room just glaring at me, like he wants to murder me.
Does he sleep with his eyes open?
Well, he just put the big sign up on the fucking window that said "You're weaving." I'm like, oh, fuck off.
Okay. Well, one thing that we should put up on the to-do list and things to get, we got to get you a whiteboard so that when he does that, you could write down something like "your mother" and flash it back up.
Again, Rick's only half circumcised.
Half circumcised?
Yeah, he's still got the skin on the top, but not the bottom. It's weird.
Ooh.
Cut in half with the front cut off. It's crazy. Last time I have sex with Rick, I'll tell you that. It felt weird. I'm kidding.
Was it just out of sheer morbid curiosity?
How does it feel, Rick in his half hood? Could you imagine going through life with half of a hood?
Well, I'm circumcised, so no.
That'd be funny, man. Just lift the top up like a hood on a car.
That's so gross.
You get the best of both worlds, honey. I didn't know. My mom said, I thought we didn't know there was a choice. We just thought that's what you did. You cut the tip off.
But yeah, it's hygienic, or so they say. So they tell us.
Yeah, have you ever seen that show, Naked Attraction?
No.
It's an English show, and they show the naked body before they show the face. So you pick your
Okay.
partner over the body. So they show full naked bodies on TV, even on YouTube. Weird.
Yeah, the British don't seem to really care about sexual or pornographic things nearly as much as violence.
And every single guy on there is uncircumcised, and it is gross.
Well, yeah, it's England.
Nobody in England gets cut. That's weird. I didn't know that.
I'm not sure what the reason is, to be honest, but yeah, I've heard that's very prevalent where for some reason the Brits don't get circumcised. I don't know why.
I don't think Arabs do either.
I don't think so either. I'm not sure. I don't think there's anything in the religion about circumcision.
Because if a Jew does it, an Arab will not do it.
Yeah, that's probably safe. That's probably a safe bet.
So you get. I like the guys too that like have penis. What the fuck am I talking? Uncircumcised. They try to like uncircumcise themselves with weights.
Oh.
All right. But it's making me fucking stupid as fuck. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, dude, what the fuck are you even talking about?
That wasn't even a sentence. What the hell? Oh God. Oh. We're talking about circumcised penis, folks. I don't know why. That's not on the to-do list part tonight.
Nope. That's not even sentence 1, page 1 of the script.
Yeah, circumcised penis should never be a subject for our show. No, I'm talking about those guys that like have they put weights on their foreskin to try to stretch it back out to get their hood back. I'm like, just live your life. Oh, I'm so mad at my mom to cut my tip off.
I mean, I can understand some people where there are like accidents that occurred when they were circumcised and now they're scarred for life because of it. I would understand that. You know what I mean?
I got a guy friend, a couple of girls. My buddy the Sheik will not go down on him because of that. They're like, no way.
Yeah, you know what? I can't say I blame him. I really don't.
Probably pisses like a sprinkler watering the lawn. Flaps. Flap. That's really funny. You're scared. All right.
Fucking sprinkler.
All right, Rick, you're right. Focus. Back to the subject of the liberal cucks.
Oh right, I forgot. We're on. It's about liberals.
So, every single one of these liberals wants a civil war.
Yeah, but they've been saying that for like 10 years.
So I'm going to show you one conservative versus 12 cucks.
Okay, let's see it.
Oh, maybe I should put it up there so you can see it.
That would be nice. There we go.
I had to take the sound off because they had P. Diddy under it. But so this guy is putting a bullhorn in this guy's fucking ear. Right? All the guy did is come to waving an American flag, by the way. Touch the ground, the flag's no good. He just knocked that fucker right out. Then he knocked another guy out. And another guy. One guy.
Yeah, and also it looked like that dude was like at least middle ages or slightly older.
Yeah, he looks like a 50-year-old out of shape man is literally beating the shit out of 20 liberals by himself. The guy with the umbrella, he's coming back. He's
Yeah,
coming back. Fuck that.
Yeah, he's back. He's back for round 2.
I'm taking my gloves off. I'm gonna show this fucking conservative fuck. Here he comes. Fuck you, motherfucker. And he goes, good
And
night.
he's out. Folded like a fucking Swiss Army knife.
Today, I've come to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm fully out of bubblegum. So, when you're screaming, we need to have a civil war, one man literally took out your whole troop by himself with a middle-aged man with his fists.
Just beat up your entire fucking protest. Because half of them were too scared to do anything, and the other half were completely fucking useless anyway.
I love how that fucking guy with the umbrella, he's had it up, throws his gloves down. He's going, I want to take that motherfucker out. And gets knocked with one punch down.
Yeah, just one punch out immediately, like lights out. As soon as fist made contact with jaw, he was out like a fucking light.
So, civil war. I mean, you can't even beat up one middle-aged man.
No, I really don't think a civil war would go well. I mean, it's a civil war; it never goes well for anybody. That's the whole point of it being a civil war. But no, like liberals are crazy, and the crazy liberals are especially crazy. But they're crazy because they live in La La Land. But Republicans are crazy. They're crazy because they're paranoid. And yeah, you could say they also live in La La Land, but that's only because reality is stranger than you may think.
Republicans have all the ammunition.
Yeah.
What are you going to do to them?
Yeah, you're gonna have to get to them in order to get the guns to fight the Civil War. It's literally going to be like fucking Trevor's, where they hide in the bunker, then you break in, and then they just unload everything they have as you funnel your way inside. They're just gonna mow you down.
There's no. I would love for Antifa to attack your property. That would be the funniest thing in the history of comedy.
Dude, people would turn it into a fucking game. I know it. I would hear motherfuckers on ATVs just hooting and hollering all throughout the night. I could hear it. I could imagine it now. I would be sitting on the roof right now, watching for anything that's moving, and if anything gets too close, I shoot.
Pop
Yeah.
goes the weasel. That's the weasel goes pop.
Yeah, exactly.
Do we get uniforms? Where does it? We got a flag. We got to get a new flag. I guess we could just take the Confederate one. You guys, well, they don't like the American flag either, so we'll take the American flag.
Well,
You could have your
your
LGBTQ flag. You could use that.
yeah, they'd have the rainbow flag, right?
I would love to see a bunch of transgendered ladies fighting in a war.
I'm sure that we have some in the military. Maybe, I don't know.
No, they kicked them all out.
Oh, well, boo-hoo, I guess.
Yeah, no trannies and no fatties. If you're fat, they kicked all the fat guys out of the army too. Poor fat guys.
Well, I mean, you're in the goddamn military. The only person who could be fat in the military is a fucking general, or the literal president of the United States. Why? Because they're the motherfuckers in charge. They're not the ones running around killing shit. You are.
The other thing too, if I'm out in combat, I don't want a giant body. I want to roll around with a smaller target.
Yeah, exactly. You need a smaller frame so you're less likely to get shot.
I think the ideal soldier is like 5'1", 100 pounds. It's like a little rat running around. It'd be impossible to shoot that guy.
I mean, you would think so, but we live in a time when a modern American soldier is expected to carry, I believe, 80% of their weight just in their gear.
Jesus.
Yeah, so you're not really gonna get that out of a dude who's 5'1".
And we're pretty much at the end of human soldiers anyways, I believe.
Oh, we're still gonna need human soldiers, but yeah, in terms of like on the ground soldier modern warfare, like I think that's pretty much going to be taken over by robots and artificial intelligence and drones and God knows what else.
How many lives, American lives, you think that the drones have saved of airplane pilots not getting shot down?
Yeah, there's
no
that.
casualty war is we're really good at no casualty war, America. We're really good at killing people and not getting killed.
Except for Korea and Vietnam and
I'm just talking about modern warfare.
What about the last 20 years of us being in the Middle East?
Not a lot of people died in the Middle East. I mean, we did have some casualties, but not. It was like 1,000,000 to 1. Their side versus ours.
So to correct you, I'm not even gonna bother looking it up.
Yeah, we didn't have the casualties. We killed, I think, like almost 9 million people in Iraq.
And it somehow wasn't enough, and we gave up.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be a dick to run Iraq. You can't run it like that.
Yeah, evidently.
I just want to get I'm just trying to figure out what side of the Civil War I want to be on. I think I'm leaning more towards conservative now because I think you guys got more guns.
I would agree with that, and let me impart on you some wisdom of maybe an unlikely source that you would probably think, but Napoleon Bonaparte, the infamous Emperor of France, he did have one quote that I do enjoy, which is that God is on the side of the army with the most artillery.
I mean, I don't see a lot of liberals out hunting on the weekends.
No.
I don't see I don't see any way. And why do we want to start a civil war?
I don't know, because we can't stand one another, I suppose, but it's such a trivial thing to kill each other over, at least in my opinion. In at least in the first American Civil War, it made sense because slavery was up on the line, and we're talking about like actual people's lives. It's like we're talking about moral, human, like absolute, like a moral question of like, is this right, or do we even need to do this anymore? This is purely just a civil war out of just complete discourse, and like they're acting like that this is a massive fucking powder keg that's getting ready to burst.
It's all made up.
It is. They're trying.
But
people are trying to incite it, though.
There's nothing a liberal has ever done, or a conservative that's ever done, that I decided that I had to go down and get a gun and go out and murder them over it.
No. At the very worst, all I do is like, that there's a magical button that they have on social media that's called a block button, right? You hit the block button and then they disappear, and then they no longer exist, and you both can carry on with your stupid lives.
Yeah, I just don't understand. I guess, the right wing is they already have all the camouflage.
Mm-hmm.
They have the know-how or survival skills. What is a liberal cuck gonna do? They cry when they fire a gun for the first time. Oh, it's so loud. Ooh.
They're gonna bend the knee to the gangs.
I saw a comedian once. He goes, when I robbed houses, I just went around and saw whoever had a Harris Waltz sign in their front yard, because I know them motherfuckers ain't got no guns. I ain't robbing no guy with a Trump sign in his front yard. That motherfucker's waiting to shoot me.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what it's like to sit on thousands and thousands of pieces of ammo? They want to shoot people.
Yeah, well, it's not just because they want to shoot people, but it's also a matter of being prepared for the worst.
And I think a lot of these protesters, they got these unrealistic balls, thinking that nobody's going to do anything to them.
Because they act like life's a fucking movie.
If you go up and you put a bullhorn in my ear, I'm kicking your ass, just like that guy did.
Yeah, but that dude's going to be thrown in jail for like 12 plus counts of assault or some shit.
Paz says, yeah, just my armor was 75 pounds. Then you had primary and secondary weapons, ammo, water, first aid kit, rucksack, and you load it up with over 100 pounds, and they're expected to run 2 miles. Why did you sign up for that, you idiot?
That sounds horrible. Why'd you do that?
And then throw on 100-degree heat on top of it.
120 degrees. Yeah, fuck that, dude. Fuck everything about that. I could probably carry 175 pounds on my back. Like, that's pretty much my weight. I could squat my body weight easily enough. You know what I mean? Can I carry it 2 miles? Maybe. Probably not. Running? No. Fuck that. 120 degrees? Nah, dude. Take the gun away from me, because I'm going to shoot myself as soon as nobody's looking. I'm not going to fucking do this.
I'm going full metal jacket in the bathroom.
Yeah, actually, you know what? The only way I would do that is if I get a camel pack and then I suck on somebody else's camel pack while we do the whole fucking thing. And then once that one's empty, then I go back to mine.
Yeah, did you go through the recruitment in high school?
There were people that went through the high school and tried to sign me on, tried to recruit me, but I was like, no, I prefer, staying here and not being yelled at or getting shot at. But yeah, maybe that's just me.
Yeah, I remember they telling me, well, there's plenty of good radio opportunities in the Armed Forces Radio Network that you could. You're not going to do. You're going to send me somewhere where I don't want to go. I'll never touch a radio microphone in the Army. Get the fuck out of here with your bullshit. First, they ask you, what do you want to do with your life? You want to go to college? We can help pay for that.
Mm-hmm.
If you join the Army or you join the National Guard, you just got to come once a weekend. Oh, yeah. And then when the war starts, I'm the first guy in the front line. Fuck that.
Yeah, exactly. There's always a fucking catch. Every time I've talked to anybody who is in the military, they always say when they give you a deal or they come at you with a contract, there's always a fucking catch, and you have to fucking find it.
I was 14 when 9/11 happened, and everybody was going to go join the Army.
Okay, well, yeah, but when 9/11 happened, at least that made sense. We got fucking we got sideswiped out of nowhere. So yeah, I'm sure there was a lot of people, especially here in New York, who were like, yeah, send me over there. I want to fuck those dudes up.
Yeah, I mean, like Paul said too, I mean, at the end, he became more of a man than I ever will be. He wanted to test my strength, and he did well. That's what he says. And now he's got these weird superpowers.
Yes, and you came back alive, and you came back in one piece.
It's just, no, I'm a pussy. I would never serve. I didn't care what they told me. It was never going to happen.
I've always cracked the joke that if they ever enacted the fucking draft, I would defiantly say no, I'm not going, and they'd just be like, if you pull out the fucking handcuffs on me, I'm gonna be swinging. I'm gonna fucking fight you. You're not going to fucking draft me, dude. I'm going to fight you. You're gonna have to put a gun to my head if you want to draft me. And then they pull a gun and point it at me. He's like, well, fuck, I guess I'm getting drafted then. You know?
Yeah, I'm trying to put myself in that position back in 1968 when you graduated high school and they're like, yeah, nope, you're going to Vietnam. Fuck, I am.
Yeah, I remembered my grandma telling me that when they enacted the draft, her plan was that if any of her kids were drafted, that she was going to shove them into the trunk of her car and drive them to the Canadian border and just be like, just run that way. You'll hit the city eventually. I'll get a hold of you somehow. Here's my phone number. Call me as soon as you can, you know? But thankfully that never happened.
He said he wanted to better his life. It was a terrible experience. It definitely changes a person. It definitely does. I can tell you within 3 minutes of meeting somebody if they've been in the military or not.
Yeah, you could definitely tell it changes a person for sure.
Is it for good? I don't know. Some guys, yeah.
Some people, yeah. I truly believe that there are some people that were just born with that warrior spirit. You know what I mean?
The other thing is too. I mean, you're poor. You're 18 years old. You have nowhere to go. You're in Appalachia. You're in the shittiest part. You have no way of having a good life, and the military is your only option. To have a good paying job, a home, 3 meals a day.
But yeah, and also like I've seen so many videos of people when they were asked like, "Hey, why did you join the military?" They were just like, "Dude, I wanted to get the fuck out of Iowa."
Exactly.
You know, it's just like I just wanted to get the fuck out of my state. This place sucked.
Yeah, there's no well-educated rich guy that goes, you know what, I think I'm going to sign up today. Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. There's never a rich man's son who willingly volunteers for the military. Maybe back in the 40s and the 50s, back in the day, that was a thing. Not anymore, though.
Just that terrible Joe Biden. His son served, but you know, I just I didn't agree with every war we've ever been in. I didn't have the passion. Now, I think if it was like Red Dawn, if the Chinese were literally attacking us, I would sign up today. If they're attacking our country and our people, yes. But I'm not going to go sit in a fucking desert because somebody wants oil.
Yeah, basically just being a glorified mercenary and sitting in the guard tower with a gun, looking mean and scary, going to be like, "Hey, you with the towel on your head. You better not cross that line or I'll shoot you. Don't do it.
I warned you.
I warned you." Yeah.
It's I get a lot of heat from this. Everybody goes, "Thank you for your service in protecting our country." I'm like, well, our country hasn't been attacked since Pearl Harbor.
You did 9/11.
Not by an army.
It was by a terror. Yeah, not by an official army of a government. No.
I mean, we just had to go over and get one guy. It was responsible. We didn't need to spend $8 trillion and have a bunch of dudes come back all fucked up in the head. Did that solve?
Well, we did that only to end up continuing to be in the Middle East.
We should just stay at home, have all our troops here, and protect the homeland. That's all we need to do.
But then, how are we supposed to police the world?
It's not our job.
I know it's not our job, but everybody says it is, and they act like it is until we start doing it. Then they bitch about how we do it.
It's ridiculous.
It really
World peace. World peace. That's what I'm for.
That's what they're trying to do.
Plus, said before my first year was even up, I was already overseas and getting shot at. I mean, how is that even cool? You know what I mean? Like, you don't even know what you're doing, and you're putting them out. You're going to end up shooting your own guys.
I'm sure that's happened a lot.
Yeah, ask Pat Tillman. Guy was such an asshole, so Troop shot him. Should have stayed playing football. Nothing beats a jet set holiday.
What the hell was that for?
Pause reality. That's what he put up there.
Oh, he put that there.
Yeah, I mean, not even in the army for a year, and he's out in the goddamn desert getting shot at. What's that do to your brain?
It's war, man.
I have PTSD literally from my neighbor getting shot a week ago. I can't imagine being shot at. 6 months in the army.
War is hell,
ridiculous.
and war is hell, and hell is on earth.
I mean, I got a video that it shook me so bad I can't play it.
What's that?
It's two American soldiers who went over to Ukraine to fight for Ukraine.
Okay.
They're just walking through the woods, and a Russian soldier shot him with a pistol, knocked him down.
Yep.
And the guy goes, both of them guys are laying there, bleeding out. One guy goes to lights a cigarette. The guy lets him take 2 puffs of a cigarette and shoots him right in the fucking head. And I'm like, that is real war.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you don't see.
Yeah, the Russians do not fuck around when it comes to war. It's they actually that reminds me of a couple of stories I can go on a tangent about. One example is when in World War II, when the Germans were getting attacked by both fronts, on one end from the Russians on the Eastern Front, and then by us and the Allies on the Western Front, right? When they were getting pressured on both ends, the Germans would run to us and say, "Take us prisoner," because the Russians weren't. The Russians were not taking prisoners. We were. So when you weigh out those options, it was like, yeah, we're gonna go with you guys. And one example of the heinous things that the Russian soldiers did, one that I've stumbled across was the Russians got their hands on, I believe it was an SS officer. They found out that he was SS, and they brought in a Russian soldier who spoke German, and they asked him if he knew how to play the piano, and it turns out that the soldier did. And so they motioned for him to go into a room that had a piano inside of it, and they told him to sit down and play the piano. And as soon as he stops playing, he dies.
Holy fuck!
So apparently, this SS officer was playing the piano, and he played for about 8 hours straight before he finally just collapsed onto the floor into the fetal position and started crying. And the Russian soldiers responded by giving him a standing ovation, like applause, clapping him, and then they shot him in the head.
Fucking Russians.
Yeah, it's fucking, like, they were not fucking around, dude. They never do. And another one that's fucking nuts is
I can't even imagine is sitting there on that piano bench, knowing it's the last moments of your life.
Yeah, you have a gun at the back of your head the whole time, and you're sitting there. It's hour 3, and then he moves away, and the next soldier puts his gun next to your head, and you're like, oh my god, they're not gonna stop. They're really going to stand here and watch me play, you know?
The SS deserved it all. They're nasty.
Yeah, they definitely deserved it at least, but it's still, holy shit, that's terrifying.
They're just evil.
Yeah, But
They have no, like that woman, that bartender in Wisconsin I ran into that called me Puss Boy.
Russians are a different breed of human, man. They just are.
They really are the most macho guys on the planet.
Yeah, I
Like
Well,
they're like still stuck in like 1970s machismo. Like we've all grown out of it. They haven't.
no. Well, that's because they live in such harsh conditions that they have to. Because if you were weak, you froze to death. You know what I mean? That's just how it was for a long fucking time in Russia. One of the other stories I was going to go on a tangent on was when Germany in World War II betrayed Russia and they tried to break through into Siberia to try and dismantle Russia, and they ended up getting stuck in Siberia because it turns out going into Siberia in the middle of winter was a bad idea.
You think?
And yeah, so I'll see if I could find it, but it was like a journal entry from a German soldier who basically described the situation that he was in, where he was just like, our tanks are completely useless because our fuel and our oil is frozen. Our guns are completely inoperable because they're frozen. There is nothing to eat because it is all frozen. There is nowhere to shit because it is fucking frozen. We can't even dig a hole to shit because it is frozen. And he's basically just describing like how he has frostbite on his fingers, his toes, his nose. Like everybody is dying of starvation or from frostbite or from hypothermia or whatever. And he said that the only thing that he hears off in the distance was the Siberians laughing at them. This is just another fucking Tuesday for them, and you're dying.
Watching these guys coming across, literally dropping dead in the field, one by
Yeah.
one, and not even getting shot.
Yeah, there's like, we're not even gonna bother trying to shoot you. You're just gonna die.
Oh my god! I was watching a documentary on Hitler last night. Hitler in Color, it's called.
Honestly, watching World War II film reels that have been colorized is kind of interesting.
I thought it was interesting when Hitler took over. There was 70% unemployment.
Yes.
After 2 years in office, there was only 5% unemployment, and people were given money by the government to take vacations in Italy for 2 weeks.
Well, yes, because obviously Mussolini and Hitler were good buddies.
So everybody was working. The economy was booming. People were taking vacations for the first time in their life. The economy was awesome.
Yes. In so little a time, he somehow saved Germany from an economy that was so bad that you needed a wheelbarrow to buy a loaf of bread.
Much like Iran there.
Yeah, evidently so, yeah.
So I'm sitting there, I watched it, and I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, what if? Just what if he didn't have a problem with the Jewish people? He would be known as the greatest leader in the history of the world.
Well, he was. For a brief moment of time, he was Time Magazine's Man of the Year twice in a row.
He literally did one of the worst jobs rebuilding a country ever.
Yeah, and then he I would imagine it was probably because he started experimenting with what's the
Meth.
well, I know I'm trying to remember what the German version was before it was called meth. It was I forget what it's called, but it translated into like lightning or something like that. I don't remember, but yeah, I think it was because I remember reading that all of the drugs that the Germans gave their soldiers Hitler tested everything on himself because it was more for like a moral thing of like, I don't want to give my soldiers anything that wasn't tested on myself. So on one hand, that's very admirable, but on the other hand, you're injecting yourself with every single experimental drug that your scientists were like, yeah, we're pretty sure it's safe.
We think it might be okay.
Yeah, it might be okay. So yeah, I think somewhere down the road he might have lost his mind.
Well, they went into Austria, took it, not even one shot fired.
Well, yeah, because good old H man was Austrian, so
And then they
not
took
much of a
over
surprise.
Czechoslovakia. Not one shot fired. They went and said, "We're going to take this now." And Czechoslovakia said, "Okay, you can have it."
Yes.
It wasn't until they got greedy. He could have all that land. He could have been known as the greatest leader ever. But then he had to go into fucking Poland.
Yeah. Well, it's because the reason why he claimed those with no shots fired was because he claimed that land that he took over with no shots fired, that was land that used to belong to the German kingdom before back in World War One. But Germany, as the borders of Germany as it was established then, was because they lost the war. And so that's why he reclaimed those countries, because that was what he stood on, was that Germany needs to be restored to what it once was.
And how is that different than what's going on with Putin right now? Not a difference at all.
Yes, but with Putin and him trying to take over the Ukraine, at least I can kind of see the tactical purpose of him trying to fight for Ukraine so hard.
But no, I mean, if you could just go back in time, I would just go back. I wouldn't kill Hitler. I'd just go, "Hey, Hitler, take it easy on the Jews, bro. You'll be the greatest ever."
Yeah, I don't know. I think if he did that, his own party would have just executed him and replaced him with somebody else, somebody who was probably worse.
Well, the main reason he was elected president is because they blamed the Jews for all of their financial problems.
Yes, and turns out that it worked.
And man, like I said, he would have been known as the greatest, but nope. Now he's known as the most evil, even though Mussolini killed more than he did. Almost 3 times the amount of people Mussolini killed.
Are you sure you're not thinking of Stalin?
No, both of them. Stalin too. Stalin is the OG. He's like the king.
Yeah, he did kill a lot of his own people, and but there were things that he did that got a lot of his own people killed. But I also understand why he did it during when Germany invaded Russia. One of the things that he did, which led to them Germany failing so hard in Russia, was that basically they went, "Oh, the Germans are invading us and they're coming at us from this direction. Okay, so what we're going to do is go over to all of these farms and burn everything. No one gets food. I don't care if you die. I want them to die. That's what's important, you know."
It worked.
And it worked. You killed a bunch of your own people and you killed a bunch of your own soldiers because they died of starvation, but so did they, and you won.
Just a tiny bit of collateral damage.
Yeah. It's amazing what you can get away with when you have no want or care for the lives of human beings. You can achieve a lot of great things.
Yeah, it's like, don't give a fuck.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a thing that I remembered I saw Stalin say was when one person dies, it's a tragedy. When 2 people die, it's a coincidence. When 3 people die, it's a massacre. When 10 people die, it's a statistic. It's just like,
Well,
goddamn.
So, I don't think anybody understands history.
No, well, it's because our school system is shit. They don't teach us anything. They just teach us the Cliff Notes version of like baby bites of like, oh, here's all the little tidbits that you need to know, but it doesn't. They don't explain anything. All they do, they just throw shit at you and just be like, okay, so this is what happened, and then this happened, and then this happened, and this happened. Okay, we're moving on to this now. Like they don't explain anything. I had to teach myself about fucking history, and that alone was tough to do because that's just American history.
Well, I'm getting to the point where I'm getting pissed.
That you don't know more about history?
No, I studied history in school, and not one of it was fucking true. Not one piece of it was true.
Incorrect.
Here's what happened.
Some of it, but
this is what I was taught, and Hitler, and this is what a lot of people think. What happened with Hitler? Hitler came in, first day, killed all the Jews, and it was all hell for everybody. And no, it wasn't that way. It wasn't even close to that. What they told me in school. What really happened?
It was a slow process to that.
So for anybody to call, oh, I'm sorry,
German, it didn't really turn into hell for the Germans. They tried to invade Russia and got pressed on both fronts. Yeah, the Germans.
So the next time I hear somebody call Trump Hitler, I'm like, no, Hitler actually made the country really good for a while, and Trump's not doing that.
Yeah.
And by the way, they call ICE the Gestapo. Well,
Yes.
the Gestapo didn't put you in an air-conditioned bus and give you a sandwich.
No, they just
Give you a free ride home.
yeah. You'd be lucky if they didn't shoot you in the head.
There's that
Around.
movie Born in East LA. Have you ever seen that with Cheech Marin?
Not in a hot minute, but
So every year their family would go on a family reunion in Mexico. So the family would just call ICE on themselves so they could get a free ride down there.
brilliant.
It just crossed back over.
That's awesome.
You only have to pay for half the trip.
That's fantastic, actually.
No, I'm not saying Hitler was a great guy. I'm just saying when it started out great and it ended terribly.
Yeah, it really did end horrible. And like I said, they don't need things because you have to start by saying that that's sacrilege. Okay. The fact that even it's going to fine. You know what I mean?
1,000%. God
But
damn.
that's just how it is. He right anyway. He right his enemy. You can't humanize somebody that's already demonized.
Oh, you're breaking up there. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
My point is that you can't humanize somebody that you can already humanize.
Yeah, it's out of hand. This whole show has been on liberal craziness. You should really know what Hitler actually did before you start calling people Hitler.
Well, also the other thing that kills me is that I see videos that people put on YouTube of like Hitler exposed. Like you're finally you finally got him. You rooted him out. You figured out that he was a scumbag all along. Wow.
There was a cool piece on there when he talked about him never getting married.
There was Ava Braun, but I don't think they were like officially married.
No, there's actually in color Ava Braun. She's kind of cute.
Yeah, she wasn't too bad.
All the soldiers loved her. She was a good gal. Then we have to hear that of Hitler's micro penis and shut up. Hitler said he didn't want to be married because he didn't want to upset the women of Germany.
Bachelor for life, I see.
He think that the women would look at him differently if he was married. and he wanted women to look at him with lust.
I mean, it seemed to work.
And I'm sitting there going, he's got a good point there. Hitler's got some good points, but not a lot of them. There's a few. Even in a bad man, there's a good side.
No, well, that's the thing about him is that it's a thing that I've persisted all the time, which is like you can't be an evil mastermind and a fucking idiot at the same time.
No.
Like he obviously knew how to. He obviously knew how to perceive himself and how to project whatever he wanted into the heads of people who saw him and listened to him. You know what I mean? So, like, he very much had that cult of personality.
Yeah, Trump does have that. You know?
Sure. He's a very charismatic guy, and when I say charismatic, I don't mean charisma like wow, that dude's really attractive. I mean charisma with a capital C, like the dictionary definition of the word charisma. Like there's something about this person that it just draws people in, and you don't know what it is, but the longer that you're with them and the longer you hear them, you're just drawn more and more to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, even Bill Maher, when he went and had dinner with him, hated him. But after the dinner, he's like, you know what? After you get to talk to the guy, he's just like a normal guy. He's one of those guys that knows how to talk in a room the right way to the right people.
Unless he's really bad.
Even when he did the sneaker convention and people were booing him, by the end of it, they were cheering. That guy shows up in person. Like you said, he's got that charisma, and I can't figure. If I could figure out how to get that, I'd pay millions for it.
Well, I'm sure that there's a section of it in his book, The Art of the Deal, although I've never read it, and I don't think you could pay me to read it.
No, I can work a room if I have to.
Sure.
I'll walk in with a smile. I'll shake everybody's hand, pat everybody on the back. Hey, how you doing? And then as I walk away, everybody goes, who in the fuck was that guy? I've done that quite a few times. Especially when I'm trying to get laid. If women see you shaking hands with a lot of people and chatting it up, they're like, that guy must be important. In the meantime, everybody I'm talking to go, who in the fuck is that guy?
That's a pretty funny move, actually. If it doesn't impress the chick, that does fuck with so many people's heads. You just go up to random people and be like, "Hey man, how's it going?" You pat him on the shoulder, walk away, never talk to him again.
You got that problem with your kids fixed up, right? I remember last time we talked about that because everybody has problems with their kids.
Your son, Matthias Robert.
We know you. Yeah, so I know how to do it fake, but he's got it built in.
Well, he's been doing it for decades. Yeah,
and then other times I've had a couple of people talk to me and go like, "Have we talked before? I'm trying to figure out where I know you from." And I'm like, "I'm just fucking with you." And they're like, "What?" I'm like, I don't know, just out having a good time, trying to meet new friends.
Seems to be working.
Back in my drinking days, my heavy drinking days, I'd always take a cab to the bar, and I'd have to get a ride home by a chick. That was the rule. And
you would have to get the ride home by a chick. Like you would what, like Uber? You would purposely Uber a chick?
No, I have to have a chick drive me home. That's
Why
my goal.
Is that?
When you leave the house, that's the game.
It's a game. Okay.
You definitely have to meet a woman, or you're not going home. You got to walk. It's the rules.
Okay.
So that's a good. You're going out and hunting pussy, boys. Have a plan. Sink or swim.
That doesn't sound like a plan. That sounded like a goal. What was the plan?
The plan was to get laid.
That sounds like another goal. That doesn't sound like the plan.
Oh, well, the plan to get to the goal.
Yes.
Is to go around and shake everybody's hand I meet. Always
How many
smiling.
How many times has that actually worked for you?
100% of the time.
Really?
I've never had anybody go, "Who the fuck are you?" like right away. Later on, it will bother them not to come and figure it out.
Right. Okay. But yeah,
See,
usually people just brush it off.
when I leave my house, I leave for a purpose. You know,
And what is that purpose?
to get laid.
I see. I don't know why I bothered asking. I should have guessed.
But like most guys are like, yeah, I'm just gonna go to the sports bar and hang out and then come home. I'm like, no. We're gonna get some trim, boys. And no, I don't know. I don't know what we're talking about right now. It's crazy.
I don't know, man. You're telling me this is your show.
This is talking about. So tonight we've talked about Hitler.
Oh yeah.
Liberal cucks. And I feel like everybody's bitching at Kanye. Kanye had some good points.
I mean, I'm also not going to deny that Kanye is actually kind of crazy. Like he's literally bipolar. So do with that information what you will.
Alex Jones was talking about when he had him on.
Mm-hmm.
When he came on with the black mask on.
Yeah.
He goes, so he shows up and he's like, hail Hitler, Hitler this, Hitler that, Hitler. And I'm like, God damn it, enough. He's fucking annoying. 2 hours of Hitler. And he goes, and then then we got to the back and he finally took off the thing so he could eat a salad. And I looked at his eyes and they were all black. There were no whites in his eyes. He was on something. He was all whacked out of his skull on drugs. Now, my friends tell me he's meth. Yeah, it kind of sounds a little messy.
Look, just because white trash rednecks who also happen to be racist do meth doesn't mean that Kanye's on meth.
Maybe that's why Kanye loves Hitler so much, because Hitler invented meth.
Maybe
we figured it out. We cracked the code.
Yeah, maybe he tried meth and then he went down the rabbit hole to figure out its origins, and he went, God damn it! Well, I have to pay respect. I have to give credit where credit is due.
Now, this network or program does not endorse any Nazi activity or Hitler whatsoever. I'm just trying to paint the real picture of what actually happened.
Yes, none of us are historians. None of us do research.
Painted to me until now.
Well, I would love to go through a session one of these days of trying to re-educate you, but I would have to do some homework myself.
I consider myself. I thought I was well educated in history until recently. Until I started going back and looking at the real history.
You mean the real history by going through YouTube University?
No, I mean, just like, for instance, Columbus. I had no idea he slaughtered Indians. You know?
Yeah. He's been back and forth from Europe to the New World multiple times, and he's slaughtered quite a few people.
Everybody I considered a hero is a horrible man, and everybody they told me that was horrible wasn't that bad. Like Castro has been the worst dictator ever, and it was like, it's not that bad down there.
I don't know about that.
Trust me, if you had a choice between Venezuela or Cuba, you're going to live in Cuba.
Okay, yeah, like right now, yeah, sure. But Castro, Actually, do you know? I'm sure you remember people were walking around with Che Guevara shirts.
Yes.
You know what happened to Che Guevara?
Why don't you educate everybody on everybody's
All right.
little hero?
Right. Okay. So Che Guevara and Castro were really good friends, right? College buddies, I believe. And they were like, they were basically shoulder to shoulder on this whole liberating Cuba and revolution and shit. And when Castro came to power, he basically immediately instilled an iron fist policy onto Cuba. And one of the first things that he did with his newfound power was to hunt down Che Guevara and kill him. Because I imagine he probably posed some sort of threat to his political power.
Well, he had the people. Viva the people. Behind
Exactly. Yeah. I suppose so. It's like, I could be the only person that the people can love, because if people love him too, then they could rally behind him and go against me.
All great leaders kill their adversaries.
Yes, you have to kill the competition.
And he ended up keeping that shit for like 60 years.
Yeah. He lived to a ripe old age, longer than you'd fucking expect.
Yeah, we have to, I don't know, maybe re-educate everybody in America. Me and you. That might be our calling.
Stoned history.
Stoned history. The drunk history, stoned history.
Yeah, totally original idea.
Maybe we'll do a reenactment of Hamilton.
Oh God, please no.
We had somebody on the show last night that got mad.
Yeah,
because they liked Hamilton.
Yeah, we had somebody in the chat who actually liked Hamilton and did not respond well to us talking shit about it.
So, to wrap that up, I'm just saying, don't call Trump a Nazi. Don't call him Hitler, because he's not even close to being that good.
No,
he doesn't have.
Like I said,
at one time Hitler literally had the support of 95% of his country. No American president will ever have that.
No, and like I said, he's either a complete fucking moron or an evil genius. Make up your mind. Which is he?
He's stupid. He's evil. You don't become a billionaire by being stupid.
No.
He's just an asshole with a smile on his face, like every politician that ever exists in the history of mankind. Why is he such a threat to you?
Because he's bulletproof, apparently.
And then half the crazy shit that he does, a judge makes him not, brings it back to normal anyway. So it's not like anything that he does or says is actually permanent.
No, all they do is just bring him to court, and then if they find him guilty, they make him pay a fine. He's like, oh, no, whatever will I do?
Well, when we sent those guys down to that prison, we don't do that anymore. We were supposed to sell them to Alligator Alcatraz down there. We're going to put all the illegals down there. And they're like, no, you can't put people there. It's inhumane. There's alligators are going to eat people down there.
Yeah, we shut that shit down for a reason.
You can't put a prison in the middle of the fucking Everglades, idiots. It's kind of like trying to invade Russia in the middle of winter.
Yeah, it's not the most humane situation. Which, I mean, they are prisoners. And especially if Alcatraz is meant to contain the worst and heinous offenses, they go to Alcatraz. But still, man-eating alligators.
Yeah, a moat of man-eating alligators. What guard wants to go work there? Like I said, anything like he's not a dictator. He can't be a dictator. Even all the shit he's done has been reversed by a court somewhere. So it's not like he's got full power.
Yeah, there are some things that the president has that he doesn't need to get permission for, because, like it or not, the president is the commander in chief of the military.
And guess what? If he's a really bad fuck up, we get to get rid of him in 4 years. That's why we get a new one every 4 years.
Well, every 4 years or every 8 years, depending on if we like the guy or not.
And if you don't like who got elected president, you need to suck it up and take it. And then go to the voting box 4 years from now and put somebody in that will do what you want them to do.
Or you could just do like me and Johnny do and just kick back, smoke a joint, and realize that it doesn't fucking matter and just let the dice roll.
Just like George Carlin said, get yourself a lawn chair and watch the fucker burn.
Exactly. What does it fucking matter? It's going to keep spinning. It's going to keep going no matter what. And then if it collapses, oh well, it's not going to collapse just because I didn't vote.
I just remember, like, okay, well, this is what we're in store for. There's nothing. This is what's going to happen. This is just deal with it. Adjust. Don't go sit on the streets every weekend throwing goddamn Molotov cocktails into footlockers. Think Trump's going to see somebody out there protest? Oh, you know what? Since those lesbians are out there with the signs, I quit. I'm giving up. That's it. You got me.
You know what? I'm getting.
I'm done. I'm screwed.
Yeah, I thought these protests were really funny at first, but after the 55th time, I'm getting real annoyed.
It's just like, let's just kill a few of them.
No, that's just it, though. If Trump was actually a dictator, they would have been mowed down a long time ago.
They go out and they talk shit to cops and they throw shit at cops and they do all this shit because they know the cops won't kill them.
Exactly.
It's like being a woman. You can sit and antagonize a man forever and he's not going to hit you. Because it's wrong to hit a woman and it's wrong to kill a protester. Well, not when they're trying to kill you with their car. All right.
No, if you are, and that is the law, if you are behind a vehicle and the police officer believes that you are evading arrest or you are under the influence or whatever the case may be, your car is legally recognized as a weapon. So then, at that point, you need to defend yourself because that person is attacking you with a weapon.
And when did we stop believing in authority?
That's a good question. I imagine it was probably after Trump's first presidency.
I remember when a cop pulls me over, I turn my dome light on, I roll my window down, and I shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it really isn't that hard.
9 out of 10 times, the cop just lets you go.
Yeah.
When you're a human, they're like, oh, God, this guy's not being a dick. Okay. Ooh. All right, well, let's... The guys that keep their windows halfway, like an inch down, that's all I'm driving them down. I know my rights. You're just being a dick and making everybody's life... Just respect the authority.
Respect my authority.
I mean, there's a guy with... I don't understand, man. I was told that you respect your elders and you respect the law.
Yes, but
and this is coming from a guy that's been in fucking prison.
Yes, but there are people that just don't understand the law, or they don't want to understand how the law works. They think they do, or they just... There are some of them that are just so narcissistic that they think that they are invincible, basically.
The best sketch of all time that they've borrowed from everywhere is the Mr. Show sketch where not Bob Odenkirk, what's the other guy's name? Dave Cross. Dave Cross is one of those guys that's going around trying to provoke the officers. So he's all mad. The cops pull him over, and the cops just come up to him like, "Yeah, oh, we're here to give you some cards for our promotion. Just saying, drive safe and have a nice day." He's like, "You can't talk to me like that. I know my rights." And then he kept escalating his crimes, and then they did blackface on to a point the cops finally pulled out of the car and beat him. But there's those guys with the YouTube channels now that are going around trying to get pulled over so they can be assholes.
Yeah, just purely just to fuck with cops. And there are some people where they do that and they are doing a service where they actually know the law and shit. Like there's one that I do see every so often where like a dude is fishing in a river or something, and then like 3 cops pull up on him, and it's just like, "Hey, yeah, are you allowed to do that?" And he's like, "You tell me. You're the cop." You know?
You don't know the
Like,
law? You go to school for this?
Yeah, like
you
that's one of my favorite interactions these people have with cops is when shit like that happens. It's like, "Are you allowed to do that?" It's like, "You're the cop, man. You tell me." Because last time I checked, the law said that I could if I had a permit. Which, by the way, here's my permit. You know,
Yeah,
I love shit like that.
Or where they outsmart the. Yeah, well, you don't know the traffic code 47C, and you're like, what are you doing with your life when you know every traffic code?
But that's the cops. That's the cops' job. They're supposed to know that.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, there's some cops that don't need to be. The guys that pull you over for window tint.
I mean, I understand why they do that, but also, yes, it's more of an excuse just to pull people over for bullshit reasons.
And if you're a criminal, maybe don't tint your windows. It goes both ways. If you're going to go out and run drugs, maybe keep your plates up to date. I'm just putting that out there.
Or maybe drive a car that has plates.
Or better yet, get an Uber.
Uber. I
know guys that run drugs in Ubers. They've done that forever.
Makes sense.
You get pulled over, you take your shit out of your pocket, you throw it in the back seat. I don't know, must have been the passenger before me. I don't know.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense to me until it keeps happening over and over again. Then they might get suspicious.
The best are the tow truck drivers.
I heard some of the best advice I ever heard was have you ever heard of Freeway Rick Ross? Not the rapper, but the drug dealer Rick Ross.
Yeah, the real one.
The real Rick Ross, yeah. I heard in an interview that he said that he purposefully he wanted a car that was specifically so not drug dealery. Basically, it was like the most non-suspicious looking car that he could possibly find, so that he could traffic the drugs and the drug money and all that shit, and the cops wouldn't even bat an eye if he did it in broad daylight. Do you know what it was?
God, it's got to be a Caprice?
A PT Cruiser.
Oh, no way.
This motherfucker dealt cocaine and various other drugs in a PT Cruiser with the wood paneling finish on the outside.
No self-respecting drug dealer black man would drive that car.
But he did, and it worked like a charm. The cops didn't bat an eye.
Oh, God. Yeah, I know a buddy that used to push a lot of weight back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And he couldn't go buy anything.
Why's that?
Because any big purchase, you have to report to the IRS.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
So he would go out and buy a brand new Corvette that was junked.
Mm-hmm.
And he would build a $200,000 Corvette, piece by piece. He'd had to build his house little pieces by little pieces. So even if you make all that money, you can't spend it. Can't put it in the bank.
Right.
That's why you should take all of your excess money, everybody, and send it to me and Marco. We'll take care of it for you.
Yeah. Give it to us so that we can invest it into crypto.
Oh my God. Sorry, Rick.
Prepared show material.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot we had that.
Sure, the show's supposed to end in 4 minutes, but we have prepared show material for you.
Yeah, we have that. We have that. That's a thing we have on this show. Like every other show, we have prepared show material.
Yeah, you think we just wing this shit?
Yeah, you think we just wing this shit the whole time, like we've been doing for the last like the year before this one?
109 times before this? This has all been scripted from beginning to end.
Yeah. In fact, this is scripted right now. This conversation. I'm typing it out as we speak.
Yeah, I mean, this is a prepared weave. We haven't weaved in a while. We're weaving tonight, baby.
Yeah, we felt like we haven't worked hard enough in the past few episodes, so we're trying to compensate.
Okay, I got to remind myself next week to pull the clip of Trump talking about his weave. It's a beautiful weave. It comes in,
Yes.
It comes out, but at the end, it always comes together.
Yeah, you are going to need that for when we get lost in the weave.
Yeah, we're not just rambling stoners. No, we prevented a fully crafted weave. So last night, man, we had a blast. We went to we had strippers, we had farting, we shit in a strip club, which no one ever does in real life.
No, that never happens in a strip club ever. We also helped out the local police, which, by the way, we are talking about South Park and the fractured but whole. I almost said the Stick of Truth, but no, it's the sequel, which is, or as I like to call it, South Park, the video game, bigger, longer, and uncut. Because me and Johnny went on for about an hour or so longer than we normally do, because there was just so much shit to do in that game.
Yeah, 4.5 hour marathon session last night.
Yeah, it went on for a lot longer than I expected to. We were just going. We just kept going until I could feel myself getting tired.
I know it's time to quit when my ears start hurting.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
your headphones are on. Your headphones are starting to affect my ears. All right, we're done.
Yeah, I remembered looking at it going like, oh, damn, we've been streaming for over 3 hours. Okay, let's just get these missions out of the way. And then they were done. I looked at it, I was like, oh, it's been 4 hours. Well, I guess that's it.
Oh, God. Yeah, so last night, if you missed it, here's a few awesome clips from last night. And you still have a week to watch it over on Twitch.
At Marco V193.
Yeah, I've seen Hamilton.
Is it any good?
No.
Hey, we were just talking about this.
Imagine bad rapping, like from the 80s, for 2 straight hours about history. How anybody went to that and goes, that's really good. Something wrong with you.
Ranklad says that they love it. Also, to shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Seems that we have.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I never thought in my
I like
life
that pause of like how
somebody would tell me to
genuinely
shut the
stunned you
fuck
were.
up because I didn't like Hamilton. Did you see that on my bingo card tonight? Jesus. Fucking Hamilton. I don't get it.
I don't either. It's fucking popular. It's huge, and I don't understand it.
I'm like, maybe if I go there and I watch it, like, something will change my opinion of it. No.
Maybe if you watch the original cast, like they had to have had made video copies of the original one, right?
Yeah,
Maybe.
I mean, they made a movie.
Was the movie any good? I don't know.
No, it's horrible. It's bad. It's Johnny Cush rap style.
Which you would think that would mean you'd like it more.
No, I can't rap. All right, what else happened last night?
The fat 8-year-old kid that everybody hates.
I already played that role.
Ben plays that role.
Yep.
Let's do this. Oh my, how are they doing?
We should do a contest. If you can find one person that likes Johnny, $1 million.
Me. Where's my $1 million?
Well, you're a part of the company, so you don't count.
I pay you to like me. That doesn't count.
Minors aren't allowed in a place.
Maybe I was a lot more stoned than I thought I was last night.
Yeah, I think it creeped up on you like halfway through. It finally caught up to you.
What the fuck, you retards? People don't want to mix their mellow with their chill. They'll get all fucked up. God fuck. Hey, Tyler. It is not fucking cool. I'm trying to run a legitimate business here, and my back hurts. I can't sleep. I got no appetite. The shitty town is so fucked up. We gotta buy all our product from fucking
This is Johnny when he doesn't have his stash.
What the shit they're putting in it? And then to top it off, I got some big liquors coming into my store telling me to fucking relax. Fuck you. You relax. You're a towel.
You're a towel.
Oh my god!
Oh Jesus! Totally is something else.
I love that Towley is a part of the game that he was missing in the first game. I'm glad that he's in it in this one, and he was a pretty fun boss battle. And yeah, I said we should have more clips, don't we?
Oh yes.
The cops were chasing me.
Goody.
Let them hear, you stupid bitch.
Who you calling a stupid bitch? Do I look like your
He was
mama?
missing in the first game. I'm glad that
That's Captain Diabetes. When he was born, his mom farted during labor and it gave him diabetes that he uses to If they aren't cops, then we can shoot them. Along with this bitch, too.
Oh, shit. Y'all turning on me? I knew I shouldn't have went into business with y'all Tony Soprano-looking motherfuckers.
So long, Captain Diabetes. Let's see your diabetes savior now.
Uh-oh.
Ah, what the? I want my keys. I don't have
this game is just a giant South Park episode.
Red wine. Red wine drunk is the worst drunk there is. Ah!
No shit.
Like, I feel like sometimes South Park's the only people that get me. And last but not least, the best clip of the night last night is this one.
Little bastards done fucked up. Go get him, Butte.
Look out, ladies and gents, here comes the queen of quippies, the mistress of BDSM, your dominatrix dream come true. It's spontaneous Boutte.
Hey, honey, you ain't ready for this booty. I'm gonna crush you in my booty cheeks.
No! Oh, sweet God, no.
Oh my god.
Sweet booty cheeks.
I like how you genuinely were like she's like, I'm gonna crush you in my booty cheeks, and you were like, no,
No,
Just
not
so-
that.
no, please, no.
Anything but a booty cheek crushed by that. Could you imagine the smell?
Oh God, no, I would hope it would kill me.
Take the shit and get the fuck out of here then. Enjoy the blueberry butt fucker.
Wait, did you just say blueberry butt fucker?
What? Oh, I don't know.
Is this weed called blueberry butt fucker?
Yeah, why? You afraid to get a little
I
butt
smoke
fucked?
weirder.
Get a little butt fucked?
Me and
That
my
wasn't
idol
the right
like me
clip.
don't have time for people who don't know the art of weed.
Sorry, that was not the clip. I thought we were out of clips. Okay, good. God damn it.
Evidently not. We had one in the chamber.
I didn't even know that one even existed.
I stole from Clerks and didn't even know it.
Pause is getting skulled.
Skullduggery.
You're getting some skullduggery. Well, I think I'm getting there. I think we're almost too stoned.
I believe so. I'm starting to feel it. We're getting there. I can feel my eyes getting heavy.
We put our 6 hours of broadcasting in our required 6 hours of broadcasting in this week together. That's all we can handle each other a week.
Yeah, it's we can't really help each other out by like giving each other subscribers or money or anything like that, but what we can give each other is Mondays. I drag him through my world and Johnny drags me through his here Tuesdays. And it's been going pretty good so far. It's been working out.
Pretty good.
Weird.
The key to a successful partnership is never talking.
Exactly. Yeah, we only talk if it is required. Yeah, we are under contract by Rick, actually, that we can only talk when it is purely for the show. We can't have, like, family dinners or vacations or barbecues or, like, drinks after work or anything like that. It's like, no, it's strictly business.
I've always been like that with my coworkers. I would hang out with Marco. He's a good hang. But like people I work with, they'd always like, we're going to the bar. I'm like, I'm not going there. I ain't hanging out with you fuckers.
Yeah, dude, no, I'm not going to the bar with you guys. There's been some exceptions for sure where I bump into somebody at work and I'm like, yeah, this dude seems pretty cool. I'll go hang out with him, sure. But not just like the crew. No, I'd rather be home.
I think it's downright scary when you run into people, like you get to see their true colors outside of work where they're not pretending to be nice. Shows up with like one of them leather gay outfits to the bar and you're like, dude, we had no idea.
It's either that or you go shopping and you find one of your female coworkers without makeup on and you're just like, whoa.
Ooh, that's what you look like, huh?
Yeah, I was like, I didn't expect you to look like you the way you did, but I wasn't expecting that. Jesus.
I've worked with some chicks too that would always be late to work, so it was always a ponytail, shiny face, no makeup.
Mm-hmm.
Just ugly. And then you see them out at night, and you're like, holy, what the fuck? Who are you?
What did you do to this woman?
What the hell happened to you? I could have been fucking this whole time.
Sometimes all you need is the right lighting.
Yeah, it's amazing what women can do now with the makeup. It's the secret's out.
Yeah, it really is. With the internet, anything is possible now.
I love seeing those women with no teeth, no bad hair. Like just ugly, just spotted up, horrible face, and then they put all the stuff on. And it's like, oh my god, she went from a 2 to a 10.
I'm sure that there's some video editing and probably AI shenanigans involved. Why not at this point?
You know, I like to put makeup on, and I look like a fucking freak.
Yeah. You probably look like I said, you'd probably look like a vampire.
Yeah, I put the powder and all the stuff on, and I look like a freak. I wish men could wear makeup. That's all I'm saying. You know, we don't get to do anything. We just have to look the way we are. There's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, and that's all men have is that men don't wear makeup because if you do, then you're gay. And you get made fun of for it. And if you're ugly, well, too bad. Shouldn't have been born ugly.
Yeah, you better learn how to be funny.
Yeah, you better learn how to be funny.
All right. Well, I think that's it. I think we did it. We got through it.
Yeah, we did. We did. And Rick hasn't shot you yet.
No, we're going to have a talking after the show tonight. He's got some things to say.
Oh, should I have my camcorder for this?
You know you don't have to do anything. You're a fucking golden boy here. Sick of this shit. We know, really, Powder is a great movie. Pause reality. Yes. One of my favorite movies of all time. I wish I could, hurt people with my brain.
That would be a great superpower.
Yeah. All right. I forgot I'm too stoned. I don't even know what we're talking about.
It's something about Rick. I don't even know. It's not even worth talking about if you forgot about it, especially if it's about Rick.
Oh, no. It's just you're the fucking golden boy around here. Marco can't do anything wrong, but I know Marco's evil.
Me? Why?
I know where the bodies are buried. I know where the bodies are buried up there. It's always the nice guys that you always expect. It's called nice guy camouflage.
It's awfully presumptuous of you.
Everybody thinks you're the good one, and I'm the bad one. But reality,
so you think
I'm
that
the
this
good one, and you're the bad one.
So you think I'm the one that's actually got a dark secret hiding in the woods?
Yeah, I think you're an evil genius.
I think you have everything right, actually.
Well, come to think of it, you might be right.
Listen, I know that you're evil and everything, but I think you could reason with me. I think you have this right.
All right, you can check out Marco every Monday, Marco V193 over on Twitch. You can check out MHH Johnny's Picks on Spotify and YouTube Music. You can check me out at Marijuana Happy, and you can also drop Marco a line on his Twitter page, also Marco V193 with 2 E's, MARCOVEE 193. Check out the Marijuana Happy Hour Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this week at midnight Pacific time. And I have nothing else. What do you got before we go?
Is there anything else? Oh, and don't forget, if you follow me on at MarcoV193 on Twitch, then while you're there, look up Johnny Kush MHH on Twitch as well, because yes, Johnny is on Twitch. Believe it or not. I thought for sure that Twitch would have kicked him off at this point, but he's still on Twitch somehow.
I don't know why.
Don't forget your Twitch channel, man. You can't forget it.
I guess people have to watch it to report you.
That is off in the woods and no one's around. Can they get offended?
Well, like it started off really good tonight with the track saying tonight's show was Marco is very smart, Johnny is very dumb.
But that's what makes this show great, is I try to educate this fool, and whether he retains any of it is a matter of waiting until next week.
So next week, I'm going to be the smart one, and he'll be the dumb one. So tune in.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Too stoned!
Did you like my Ice Cube intro tonight?
Yeah, I especially liked how you kept on playing the first minute over and over and over again.
It's the player. When it played in real life, it played right.
Okay, well, it sounded right on the stream then. But yes, that one, I would say that one was the weakest of the AI songs that you've made so far. I didn't exactly hate it, but I would say it's the weakest.
It's the worst.
Like I said, I wouldn't say that I hated it, but it was like if I had to pick one out of the three of them that I least, that one. It's not me, and I don't think it really fits the vibe of the show.
No, it was better. So next week we'll have maybe a better intro song. We'll try.
Yeah, but so far we have 2 AI generated songs that both of us at least gave a thumbs up on. Of like, yeah, I like it.
Not bad.
Not bad. I could live with it.
You're okay, Johnny. It's to you.
I didn't press that.
Sucking my dick.
I'm glad we still have that, though. I forgot we had that.
Yeah.
All right. I gotta get some better weed next week. I apologize.
If you can't blame the weed, blame the quality of the weed.
Just the OCD up. Way too big of a weave tonight, baby.
So big of a weave, I'm getting at my back.
Yeah, so last week, overprepared. This week, underprepared. Next week, we'll be prepared. I promise.
Next week, we'll have a perfect show, and then we'll buy the StreamYard Gremlins, or the Rumble Gremlins.
All right, man. It's been a good show. Thank you, Pod.
As always.
Bringing the enlightenment and the humor to everybody. Clip of the night from Pod. The wet. What was that? Hey, come on. Fucking thing works great until I'm trying to figure here. Why does it not do that? Where's the one? Where is the line of that? Okay. We were talking about the half circumcised penis. Pause wins the line of the night of probably pisses like a sprinkler watering the lawn.
Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah, the half circumcised man. Yeah, that's fucking good. Pisses like a sprinkler. Yeah.
As Jim Rome says, rack 'em.
Rack 'em and whack 'em.
All right, bro. We'll see you next week, Monday night, 10 p.m. over on Twitchy.
Yes, peace out. Good afternoon, evening, night, whatever time period it is.
$500,000. An extraordinary rare dime whose whereabouts had remained a mystery since the late 1970s has just sold for just over $500,000. Who needs dimes when you got that sticky icky?
Pause and get some shroom syrup. I'll keep an eye.
Where do you find that?
Subscribe to That's So Funny.
Oh, shroom.
Sticky icky.
Hell yeah.
Sticky icky. Sticky icky.
Shroom.
Sticky icky. Sticky icky. Sticky icky.
That's the real dimes you need, right? You don't need Franklin D. Roosevelt. You need that. You need that Abraham Lincoln Kush, dog. You need to smoke the Gettysburg Address and shit. You know what I'm saying? You need that shit that frees the slaves, motherfucker.
Underground Railroad shit. Sticky icky. Sticky icky. Sticky icky. Sticky icky.
Abraham Lincoln Kush. That Underground Railroad shit, you know what I'm saying?
Fucking time.
You smoke that. You fucking yeah.
I will never get tired of that song. I have no idea how I conceived it.
On the news, a rare dime hidden for
peace out, man.
decades
I'll catch you
sells
next
for
time.
$500,000. An extraordinary